Hey YouTube, Shuku and Shinobi here. Like I said in my previous video log that I was going to be receiving Kamen Rider Decade and Diend figure arts from CsToys. Well, they got here today. Alright, here are the boxes. Decade's is pink. Though this is this is a lot pinker than normal, but his actual color is more of a processed magenta. For those of you that are familiar with printing, just like Diend's more of a processed cyan. Sadly, we don't have any processed yellow to go with them, but a little printer joke there. Basically, we have black and white Decade right here. Decade in the box with some of his accessories visible. Master Rider Decade down the side and down this side, with a preview of the figure and some of the accessories in the back. Simple style and heroic action. Way to go, Figuarts. And here's Diend's. Pretty much the same black and white picture Diend, Master Rider Diend on the sides, and a preview of the figure on the back. I like the boxes for these because they give them a little bit more oomph than the other boxes do. For example, here's the box for Dark Kabuto. It's a simple gray with the black and white picture. It doesn't really have any sort of pow to it. It's just a plain box. I really like the box, don't get me wrong, but I like the colors that they put into Decade and Diend's boxes a lot more. I'm kind of curious on what color complete form Decade's is going to be. Hopefully maybe a black color, but we'll see. I'll be getting that one too, of course. So we're going to go ahead and start by opening up Decade. Okay, so here's Decade in the package. He comes with 6 hands besides the hands that he has in his hands already. On his arms, rather. And then he comes with sword form Ride Booker, the normal Ride Booker, and the Ride Booker in gun mode. There's actually no tape anywhere over here. So just kind of pop that off. The Ride Booker thing came undone. So here's a look at the sword form Ride Booker. It's really long. Normal Ride Booker that pegs into his belt, and then the Ride Booker in gun mode. And his hands went everywhere again, but the hands that come default are just fists, and then he's got like normal grip hands, a different version of a fist. This one's got a different finger, and then a completely opened hand. Stop, and he just fell out. Okay, so here we have Decade. Bump the camera down just a tiny bit. He's right off the bat, he's really nice. The helmet detailing. We can get in here a little bit. I know this camera doesn't like to focus at all, but the detailing on the helmet is really nice. The detailing just everywhere is extraordinarily nice. I'll go ahead and put the Ride Booker into his belt if I can find the peg for it. Just like that. Okay. Not too much different than other figure arts. They all kind of share the same base molding. I like Decade's legs a lot better than Dark Kabuto's legs. Dark Kabuto has like a ball joint, a single ball joint that's inside his thigh over here. So it kind of like moves around too much. But this one is on a joint that's kind of similar to the Jungle Fury figures. from Bandai of America's line. Overall, I really love the detailing on these figures, which is why I'm collecting them, obviously, but they're just all around completely superb. So you can get a lot of cool poses off. Like I said, I'll probably take a photo gallery with Diend and Dark Kabuto, and then put them at the end of this video. Really, really awesome figure. I highly recommend this. Especially if you enjoyed Decade as much as I did, despite the totally stellar, craptastic ending. And then we have a strip of cards. It's Kuga through Decade, and then the back of the Decade card. There's nowhere to actually punch these out. It's just a complete strip of cardboard. So you're going to have to cut them out on your own. I'm probably not going to touch it. I'm not going to pose the figure with the cards, but it's a nice little addition. So that's about it for Decade. So let's move on to Diend. Same thing here. I won't even bother taking him out of the package, but you have the card for Diend, his final attack ride. Illusion, Invisible, Rio Troopers, Oja, Kaiza, and Ray in the back of a card. Here's Diend in package. I moved the camera down too fast. Then pop him out. Alright, he comes with the Diend driver in attack mode, I guess you could say. There's no card here. No emblem or sticker or anything that goes on it. So it's kind of blank. Use your imagination. Okay, so here's Diend. Once again, right off the bat, extremely stellar details. Here's a quick little kind of up-close look at his helmet. Blue on the sides, just like the show. In the insides, it's blue as well. You can even see through the black lines pretty well. His shoulder panels do move, which is a plus. They're kind of a lot more blocky than normal shoulder pads, so they don't kind of stick out well, but if you move his arm out, then it'll hold. It'll hold pretty well. Pretty much just the same exact body build, except where the ride booker goes, it's replaced with his card holster thing. Yeah. Pretty much same body joints as the other Figuarts. Upper chest, lower chest, arms, shoulders, elbows, wrists, head, thigh, knee, ankle, toe. Pretty much went through the head, shoulders, knees, and toe song right there. Just like that. You have Kamen Rider Diend and the Diend driver. And here is Diend with Decade. And here's Diend and Decade with Dark Kabuto, but he doesn't fit. Really awesome figures, really great detailing, just exactly what you'd expect from the Figuarts line. I'm really impressed. I picked them up for $28 a piece, which is a little bit more than what I would like to pay for a figure, but the CsToys service is great. It's worth it just to pay a little bit extra just to work through them. I highly recommend them as a company. Like I said, great figures, great detailing, pretty awesome price. Not much more to say. So until then, see you later.
見上げる星それぞれの歴史が輝いて星座のよう で結ぶ瞬間始まるレジェンドオーロラ揺らめく時空越えて飛び込む瞑想スリップロード On the road 誰も旅の途中本当の自分自身出会うため新しい夜明けへと続く道に変わるのだろう目撃せよジェネスダリケ